All right, so we're recording.
Okay.
So this is episode 3 of the Breaking Structure podcast. It's myself, Broken Traditions, and my brother, Unstructured Conversations. Yeah, I can't even
That'll be
say it
me.
right. Unstructured Conversations. I had a tongue twister right there. But yeah, man. So, I always like to start off the podcast. How was your week?
um, it's cool. It's cool. Um, it was 7 days long.
Okay.
Each day was 24 hours, pretty much. Um, yeah, that was basically it. I mean, it wasn't nothing spectacular. I took a little time off from all the nonsense with the media and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm not big on watching the news anyway, but doing this kind of thing, I'm just trying to stay abreast of the current situations. And
Mm-hmm.
after a while, he was like, "Yo, why am I watching this? It is nothing constructive that I'm seeing here."
Yeah.
So I had to take a minute away from it all.
Yeah.
So watch I don't know if you've seen the podcast I did with the top 5 holiday movies.
Yeah. I seen that one.
I watched all 5 of them. I did watch all 5 of them yesterday. I turned the TV off all day, just listening to music, chilling,
Yeah.
and then
What you listening to? Random.
real random, very very random, man. Everything from Stevie Wonder to Imagine Dragons to
Who?
yeah, exactly. Just crazy random, like just whatever I had loaded up in on the hard drive, just played it all, just let it go.
Let it shuffle.
Yeah, more or
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, I was kind of going on a TV binge. I was watching a lot of TV. I watched Cowboy Bebop. We talked about that earlier off air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a cartoon. I just
Yeah, it was a
saw it.
cartoon like a long while back,
Yeah,
like
because
20 years ago.
it's actually on Netflix, the cartoon. So I
Yeah.
saw this in 1998. I was like, damn, okay. But yeah, it was something to watch. I see that they're not doing another season of
Yeah, they
Cowboy.
got canceled. They
Got
got
canceled.
canceled.
Yeah, got canceled that quick. I mean, I'm okay with that. Like some shows, I'm okay with just seeing one season. Like I don't think I would invest another season in it. I watched Lock and Key. You seen that before on
Lock
Netflix?
and Lock and Key sound familiar.
Yeah, Jamari put me onto it a while back, so I watched it and I watched a little bit more of it. So I finished watching that, and of course Dexter.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah, so
course.
Dexter's getting good, and now I'm investing into the last season of Insecure, and it don't seem like a last season type of show. It just seems like
Every other season.
yeah,
You know what's like weird with Insecure? It's like, all right, I know it's coming on.
yeah,
And I'm always gonna watch Curb, they back to back.
didn't know that.
Yeah, Curb and Insecure is back to back. So like even though I know it comes on it's gonna be on demand at midnight.
Yeah,
Always DVR it. And it was like I noticed like with Insecure for some reason I'll be looking at my DVR and I'll be like, yeah, I'll watch this later. Next thing you know, I got like 3 episodes popped. I was like, I'm not watching this. It's like I watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes. I was like, I'm not I'm not invested in it. Like I'm not
yeah,
invested in the characters.
yeah, yeah. It's
So I just
alright. It's
yeah,
alright. I
it's
just watch.
alright.
Yeah,
It's like watching pick a movie, The Best Man, or one of those type movies. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's what it reminds me of. So it's like, yeah, I could watch it every once in a while. It's kind of something I've seen a lot.
yeah. True. And that's all I've been doing in work. I'm finishing up work because I realized I had a lot of unused personal time, and my personal time get thrown out at the end of the year.
Oh, so you're gonna finish the year off.
Yeah, it was like either you use it or you lose it. So I was like, I might as well use it if I'm not going to get no benefits of it. Because you work from home, the things that you would take your personal time off to do, you can do it in between time while you're at work. And
Yeah.
after that, you don't use a day, and you just finish your work maybe later on that night or whatever. You don't have to really do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you ain't missing no meetings and nothing like that or missing no important calls, you don't have to take a personal day. So, like, I'm taking personal days for. So, there's like, yeah, I got 24 hours left. And I was like, oh, okay. So, what I did was I just,
That's like a week.
yeah. And not to mention, since the holiday falls on a
No, not a
Saturday,
week. That's 3 days.
3 days, yeah. But the holiday falls on a Saturday. So, it's like I got that Friday off already. So, it's like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday type of thing
Yeah, you
for
good.
me to take off. So, I was like, all right, I just take off. So I already took off the last week of the year. I took that off already.
Okay.
But I still had 24 hours extra. So I was like, if
You
I
might
just
as well
work,
just take the whole 2 weeks.
yeah. So I just got to work Monday, then I have the rest of the year off.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
And I still got like maybe about 50 hours vacation time that still roll over to next year.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm going
used
to take
to.
off. Because just end of the year, just want to relax and chill. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I used to never let my time build up. Never.
Just
But
always use it.
I get a personal day, I'm taking the next day off. Like for real. We used to get like one a year or something like that. I would take that day immediately.
Damn.
Immediately. I don't think I really like my job.
Mm.
I like the paycheck.
Yeah.
And it's like, when I first, when I first lost my job, I was like, really wanted to get back. And it's like, now that I've been gone for a while, I was like, why the hell did I ever want to do that again?
Yeah.
It's like, no, I
It was,
ain't
it
like
was a
that.
routine. That's why.
Yeah, and I'd rather be unstructured.
Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Speaking of unstructured, let's get into this protest that we talked about, man. It's
Which one? Now, the new one? The cheesecake?
cheesecake. Yeah, I heard there's one at Applebee's too. I heard they had an Applebee's protest. I could look that up.
What part you want to talk about? The prayer?
Now let's get into the whole thing.
The talking shit to the cops? Like, where we going with this, man?
Let's see, man. Cause you sent it to me.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you about the lady talking about how she's going. She's like, yo, we're going to shut them down. Make your reservations now. Like, you ain't got nothing better to do with your time.
Like even before the mandate.
All right, so this is it right here.
Yeah.
Let's pull this up.
Which one is this? Is the main one I showed you?
Yeah, the one you sent me. I just got it from the text messages.
Oh, I sent you all three.
What, Cheesecake Factory and Applebee's?
No, I showed you it was three different things that happened in all three videos. That's why I sent you all three.
Oh, I only looked at one. I thought it was the same thing or just different. Hold on, let me see the other one then. Since I didn't watch
Well, the other one from Jimmy Kimmel Live, but that's
Okay,
why
that's
I
one
gave you.
I didn't watch.
I gave you the timestamp on it.
Yeah.
And the other one, and there was another one. I forgot where that one was from. Oh, that was like somebody's cell phone.
Okay.
I think that's the one with the prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, they out of hand.
Yeah, it is.
And one was like an independent type news organization.
Mm-hmm.
But they had some real opinionated points. So I figured you wouldn't want to use somebody that was like real sided on it.
Yeah. But this is just the beginning of it.
So now, that's why we have to speak to someone in charge, because you guys can go talk amongst
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my internet, yo.
yourselves.
I played my stuff. I did an update, and now like all my stuff in here, like in my NDI, be freezing.
They're asking you to leave, and if you guys...
They actually said they weren't going to serve. They haven't access to
That's their decision. If you guys refuse to leave, we're going to give you, every opportunity to leave, but if you eventually refuse to leave when we tell you to leave, we will be arresting you for criminal trespass.
It's not criminal trespass.
So I was like, they give you the opportunity to leave. They're like, all right, you could just leave. But they're like, oh, but if you don't leave, we want to arrest you for criminal trespassing. Like, just leave.
No, that's not the part that got me though.
What's the part?
You ain't get to that part yet. But they're about to say back to this dude.
They're asking you to leave, and if you guys...
They actually said they weren't going to serve. They haven't access to
that's their decision. If you guys refuse to leave, we're going to give you, every opportunity to leave, but if you eventually refuse to leave when we tell you to leave, we will be arresting you for criminal trespass.
It's not criminal trespass. We're here to access.
They're asking you to leave, and if you guys...
They actually said they weren't going to serve.
They refuse to leave, we're going to give you, every opportunity to leave.
So it was the part with the criminal trespassing?
No, it's not the point of criminal trespass. It was my man's like, yo, listen, I don't want to lock your dumb ass up. I want you to go.
Yeah.
I'm giving you an opportunity to go, but if you don't go, I'm going to lock you up.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not breaking the law. I'm the law. Respect my authority. I'm telling you, I'm going to lock you up. You can leave or you can go there. You want to go home? You want to go to jail?
Basically.
Oh no, this isn't a crime. It's not trespassing. Yo, you on somebody else's property and they told you to leave. It's trespassing. Trust me. That's simple and plain. You could try to interpret it any kind of way you want. You on somebody else's property and they told you they don't want you here. You're trespassing. They called.
We're here to access the business during normal business hours. We are invitees of a public accommodating business. We are not committing a crime. We are.
Yeah, that was freezing. Yo, what? Every time you do an update, yo. Every time you do an update.
Yo, they got me too. They
got
me
update,
too.
right?
Not the Mac, my phone. You know, I don't rock with Apple like that. Yeah, I'm still the Android guy. It is what it is.
Hey, that
but they kept trying to make me update, and I kept saying no. And I kept saying no. Now I guess they caught me at some point when I wasn't paying attention. And every time they update, I got the old classic ringtone telephone ring.
Yeah.
Every time they update, it always goes back and kicks out the ringtone that I downloaded. And my phone is ringing, and I'm not even realizing it's mine because it sounds wrong. Every time it updates, it does that to me. I hate it. Yes, but this computer wants to update too. I just won't let it.
Nah, it wasn't a computer update. It was the
Oh, you updated your router?
No, my eCam.
Oh yeah, they want to update too. I kept saying no.
Yeah, I was like, oh, let me just do the update before the show started. And now that this is freezing up.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
We're here to access.
And now it's freezing up. Let me see if I can show you this other thing, then.
With the property of praying?
Nah, this.
Has done it from time to time. Just haven't been.
Can't even show you that.
I'm still laughing. All I could think was face down, dead like Elvis.
Yeah, man. I don't know. This is the second person Jake Paul had like this. Because the first one was Nate Robinson, remember?
He beat up Nate Robinson?
Mm-hmm. That was like the first professional fight was Nate Robinson. Now at the time, his first like main fight was Nate Robinson. He knocked Nate Robinson clean out like he did Tyrone Woodley. And Woodley was face down on the floor, but
they're not even. I mean, him and Nate Robinson not in the same weight class.
It's an amateur fight. So they let it's not. It don't need to be sanctioned by the the body or whatever. It's supposed to be like an exhibition fight.
That's all it is. It is what it is. Okay, you got hands.
Yeah.
If Nate Robinson stepped in the street, you probably pound him out. I'm not paying to see that.
People are $50 a pop, full house.
Hey man, I can't knock the hustle.
Yeah.
If somebody gonna pay for it, go ahead and sell it.
Yeah. Then they had all right, so want to fight Jake Paul. I think he ducking him. So I was watching my boy Drew Titan channel because he does boxing, and he had Kendall Gill on his channel saying that he want to fight Jake Paul.
Why?
They both.
Isn't Kendall Gill like 60?
He I think he's 52. But he boxed. He boxed. And that's the thing he took up. He took boxing up after basketball.
He should fight Herschel Walker.
He should. But I guess I think he want to fight Jake Paul. So he said, he want to fight Jake Paul. But unfortunately,
Jake Paul to fight Herschel Walker.
Yeah.
Nah, he don't want to die.
You never know. Jake Paul seems like he hold his own now. I mean, first of all, it's like he's fighting people. Like Jake Paul is training as a boxer, but he's fighting like people who don't really box. Like I think Tyrone Woodley is a mixed martial artist. So you can't do the same thing in the ring as a boxing as you would do it MMA.
Yeah, but most of them are actually trained in box. That's why I call it mixed martial arts.
Yeah, you're mixing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But boxing is, you can't use your feet. Say you can't grab, you can't do this, you can't do that. That's what Tyrone Woodley is used to.
Right.
And Jake Paul, I wish I could show you this video. It might be a blessing in disguise I can't show this video because I might get flagged for it. But
because it's a pay-per-view.
Yeah, this is from Showtime's channel, and I don't see nobody else showing it but Showtime. So I see people putting up stills and stuff like that, but they didn't show the actual video.
Yeah, so, I mean, what I saw, like I said, he was face down, dead like Elvis.
Yeah, so he caught him clean to the side of the head, and that was it. He was done.
I tell people all the time, I don't care who you is. If a grown man punches you in the face correctly, you're gonna fall. It's just physics. Like, yo, you're gonna fall. You can take a punch, but if you get hit the right way by, you know what I'm saying, and connect, and Anybody can knock you out. Trust me.
Yeah,
It can happen. It can happen.
it's a fact.
Yeah, man. I'm not in the market for getting punched in the face for free. I mean, for money. There's easy ways to get paid.
I mean, people like it, yo. It's an adrenaline rush. People like that fighting.
Yeah, they do.
It's not for me, but I don't mind watching it. But people like it, yo. People definitely like it.
Yeah, I'm really not on that, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, fight is the last resort.
Yeah. But let's get back to the Cheesecake Factory because I'll try to click that to see if it worked. This I can at least get the audio. Hold on.
We're here to access the business during
Quit that.
normal business hours. We are invitees of a public account. I'm telling you, I'm just letting you know because if you false,
You want me to see
I
if
have
I
not
can get
told
it?
you to leave, right?
What happened?
Let me see if I can get it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's no love. No love for them. At all. You can still see me, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, we just kicking it so I can talk. But yeah, they was just like Panera Bread, man. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you here? What is your goal? What is your purpose?
Ain't no goal, ain't no purpose. It's just you want to disturb people because you're upset about a law that you're upset about, basically. Like just leave it be. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Like you can't come in, you can't come in. What you gonna do about it?
What you
You know,
gonna
just
do
sit there and be like, nah, man, I need to sit down because I think it's right. Nah, man, it don't work like that. It don't work like that, unfortunately.
Nah, it don't work like that. It ain't gonna work for you. It doesn't work that well. I mean, it doesn't work at all.
And my thing is this: if you have that issue, why don't you just go up to the mayor's office? Why are you going to Panera Bread? Or why are you going to Cheesecake Factory?
Because the mayor not trying to hear your foolishness. Because
These
mayor
people,
knows it's like-
these people not control of that. They can't help that.
Yo, the mayor knows like you and I know that let's face it. Cheesecake Factory is not that important to what's
not.
going on.
Do they still have the Cheesecake Factory at the Sauce Mall?
As far as I know, I think that's the one that Telly work at.
So, all right, this happened in Queens. How far is that other Cheesecake Factory from the Sauce Mall? Why can't you just, if you really want Cheesecake Factory that bad, go to the one in Nassau?
It's not about Cheesecake Factory. It's about New York City mandates.
Well, unfortunately, that's the mandate. It is what it is. So you don't like it, go to Long Island or go to Jersey.
Or get takeout.
Or get takeout or go to Westchester.
Anything. There's so many different things you could do.
Yeah. If you feel the need to sit in certain places. So you got these cops. This cop look tired as hell. Well, I could definitely pull that up right now. This cop just like, he don't.
You got it, yeah?
No, I could just pull up the picture of the cop. But the cop, like, he don't want to be bothered. Like, man, I'm just tired. I don't want to be doing this.
I don't know why it's not working. Okay.
Look how tired he look.
Huh?
You see it? You see the picture?
Oh, nah, because I was still trying to pull the video up for you.
Oh.
But I mean, I could imagine like he's not even tired. I don't think. I think he's just like enough. I'm tired. He's just like frustrated. Like what? I didn't come to work for this today.
Yeah, or people who work at the Cheesecake Factory or Panera Bread or wherever else, they come to work for this.
Like at all.
Especially like they had the guy at the end, and it was like, all right, I could refuse to sit you. Like I don't have to.
Now.
Huh?
Yeah, he looked frustrated. Like why am I here? Why are you?
Like I said, the guy at the end of the video, like I said, I can't pull a video up, but the guy at the end of the video, he was like, yeah, he's like, man, I don't have to sit you down. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh, this is not a law. It's a mandate. Like, the guy don't care what the difference is. He know that him sitting you down is going to either cost him his job or cost his business a lot of money. So, end of the day, why are you bothering this dude? Just leave him alone.
Because like I said, in one of the other videos.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this joint.
Okay, so one of the other videos I sent you, they were talking about how they were like, yo, we're just trying to get something to eat, you know. We're very hungry. We're very hungry. Like it's a joke. Like what you doing is a joke.
Yeah.
But actually, what you're doing is a joke if you really want to get down to it, because you're a joke. But we're just getting something to eat. I mean, we haven't eaten all day. Well, he ate, but it was mall food and it was dry. So we want this. Like, my man, you're a protester. This is you. This is your cause. This is how you're being unjustly treated because the mall food was dry. So you want Cheesecake Factory? Nah. Like, I can't even. They should have been. They should have been locked up. They should, like, for all the black people and white
Like
people
even before the mandate.
Yeah, I can't.
that were killed by the police for no reason.
Yeah.
They could have bodied at least one of them. Just one of them. Like, you really think it's sweet out here in these streets, right? Y'all just want to talk crazy reckless to the police all the time, right? Yo, we kill people for less. Let me show you how this goes. And then we won't see no more of this foolishness. You come out to protest, you better have a reason.
I mean, they have a reason.
Just saying, that ain't got no reason.
They have a reason. Their reason is they want the mandates to go away. That's their reason.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe you don't like their reason, but that's their reason.
Okay, I'll say that. I don't like their reason. I don't like their reason at all. Hey, man, I want world hunger. I want world hunger to go away.
I like the.
I'm going to the Cheesecake Factory.
I agree that the mandate shouldn't be there, but at the end of the day, I don't want to sound like the stereotypical old white man that see people protesting, but there's other ways of going about your protest. So they always say that when somebody protests or something like, oh, no, we could just do it another way. We could just protest like this, protest like that. You're doing it the wrong way. This time I agree. I think they're really doing it the wrong way. Because you go in the Cheesecake Factory, it's not harming de Blasio, or it's not harming anybody who put these laws in effect because you're going to Cheesecake Factory. All you're going to do is get arrested, probably get out real quick, and you post a video. And the people who feel about the mandates, who agree with you, they're going to still feel the same way, and people who disagree still going to feel the same way. So you're still at the same starting point.
That's what I was getting. On your post when you were talking about Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then your man's and them was all upset or whatever, because I called him a comic book. That's the point I'm getting at. Like, I'm not here for that discussion because you feel the way you feel.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about that with anybody for that matter. Because it's just like, what's the point?
Yeah, there's no point.
I'm not trying to talk you into getting the shot. And I'm not going to sit here and listen to somebody tell me I'm stupid for getting the shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You made your choice. I made mine.
Yeah.
Move on with your life. I'm not going to spit vaccine venom on you. You all right? That's just
So now, what's going on in the sports? Because they're saying that Kyrie Irving is back. Now they testing everybody. Like, he's not really back. He's back part time, so he only can play away games. But and I saw you said in the comments they only have 8 active players.
They only had 8 active players the other night. I don't know if Kyrie's actually back.
I don't know if he's back either.
I don't think he's actually back. I think he was at the facility or something. Like, they saw him there at the facility, like at a practice or something or another. I don't think he's actually playing. But yeah, they had 8 people in protocol. They had half the team on protocol. More than half. Half the team. And now they're doing a thing where they're going to allow teams that lose a certain amount of players, they could just automatically sign extra players on a 10-day contract. That's how now Isaiah Thomas is back in the league.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he dropped 42 in the G League, and then like 2 days later, he signed with the Lakers with a 10-day contract. Yeah.
So they said unvaccinated Kyrie returns, hit a snag. He's already in COVID protocol.
See, of course he's in protocol.
It's crazy. And what's going on with the NFL? Same thing, right?
It's the NFL, NHL, like major news outlets, quote unquote news outlets, have been covering this. Like, a lot of professional teams like the three majors that playing now. Baseball's not playing now, but NHL, NFL, NBA, like a large amount of players are out. Like all stars out right now, and it's like really going. It's going crazy. But that's what happens. Everybody. I heard people using already that word post COVID. Like we're not post COVID. 'Cause I
Yeah.
forgot you posted on YouTube. We're not post that. It's not. We're not past that. You know what I'm saying? It's not as severe as it was. At the height of it.
It's like saying being post flu
Yeah.
or
Like
post
saying we're
cold.
post AIDS.
Yeah.
People still get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a thing. It's not going away. There's no cure for it.
Yeah.
There's no cure for that thing. You know what I'm saying? There's no cure for that.
Yeah.
Vaccine is not a cure. It's never been a cure for any disease.
But like
So
with the I think what the sports messed up at it was they gave the vaccinated players more leeway than unvaccinated players as far as the vaccinated players only get tested once a week. And the unvaccinated players get tested every day. So now
it
the
don't work.
unvaccinated players still could have the vaccinated players could have COVID and still spread it.
Yeah.
Once they test, then they can't play. So it's like
You're right.
everybody should have been tested on the same scale because you're still traveling. You're going from place to place, stadium to stadium. You know what I'm saying? Everybody faces. You should got tested the same amount if you was vaccinated or not.
You should. Absolutely.
Yeah. So if you're going to do it in that way.
Because like I said, it's not a cure.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be a chance you can get pregnant on birth control. It's the same thing. There's always a chance.
Yeah.
You can get it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be less likely to get it. Actually, I know for a fact you're less likely to get it. So, because people talk about the research. Do your research. We don't know yet. We don't know this. We don't know that. I am your research. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. I am your research. They literally use me for research. So they wanted to see how transplant patients react to the booster.
Yeah.
I saw my antibodies for that disease. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm way, way, way above like what's considered high antibodies.
Yeah.
I'm way above that.
Mm.
Like high antibodies is 40 and above on their scale.
Yeah.
And I was at like 148.
Damn.
And then I dropped down to like 80 something.
That's still
But
high.
it's still crazy high. That's double.
Yeah.
Over that 40 is way high. 40 is an extremely high antibodies rate.
Yeah.
So and that's while I'm taking stuff that weakens my immune system.
Mm-hmm.
The anti-rejection drugs that I take so my body won't reject the liver.
Yeah.
It weakens my immune system. I can look at my white blood cells, and my white blood cells are crazy low.
Mm-hmm.
A whole lot of other stuff I can catch very easily.
Yeah.
But that thing right there, I'm good on that. I'm good on
Wow.
that. So when they had the pop copy thing on Dave Chappelle, he's like, "Let me speak to your manager."
Yeah.
He's like, "I am your manager. I am your research. I am your research. Don't tell me what your doctor told you. I got paperwork on it from my own body, my own blood cells. That's facts.
Mm.
That is not hearsay."
Well, you heard it here first. Look at that.
Do what you want. Do what you want. I'm not saying it's the end all beat all. I'm just saying I know for a fact
That is
I'm
working.
better off with it than without it for me.
Yeah.
So now I never had that argument. That's your choice.
Exactly. But yeah, as far as the sports, I definitely think they should have just.
Oh, absolutely.
They play themselves saying that they not taking the same precautions for each person, just because it still could be spread.
No, it definitely could still be spread. And on top of that, it's like, you talking about this you testing people every day. You could have it for a week and it just don't show up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you over tested and you're under tested.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you doing? Like,
So I saw a clip of something. I heard about a clip of Baker Mayfield talking about it, and he was like, "This is stupid. Now we got to test every day. Make your minds up. You guys are wishy-washy." Something about the NFL. They said, we had us, the players, meet up, had a whole practice, and you're gonna tell us we have to take a test to see if we got COVID. Why don't we take the test?
late.
Why don't we take the test before practice? I said,
It's that reaction. Everything is reactionary. Everything is for optics. They don't really like when they built that bridge out in Westbury. Oh, people keep getting ran over by the train at the crossing. Oh, let's tear the whole thing down and build a bridge and let the cars go under it. Oh, now after a couple people died, you figured that out? Like,
yeah, I don't know about no bridge in Westbury.
On School Street, you know where the crossing used to be at. This before you left.
I ain't paying no mind. I don't know.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
That's just how it is. It's just, people always want to do things reactionary, and it's always some slap together thing that looks good, like we're doing something.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's like, oh, we need to tell the press something. Okay, tell them we're doing this. That's it. It's not really a solution. It looks like we're busy.
Basically, yeah. And
Yeah,
people
like
okay
when I
with
was.
that.
Yeah, they are. Just like when I was working at MTA. Whenever there's a snowstorm, all the bosses have to show up. They're not going to do anything. They just show up to say they were there.
Yeah.
When there's a disaster in the country, like with the tornadoes, the president has to visit. What you going to rebuild somebody's house by hand? Why are you there? You just got to look like you're doing something, man. Sign the paperwork, send the money, get the fuck out.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
You know what I'm saying? Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way.
Nah, I think it's for YouTube purposes after the first 2 minutes, whatever reason.
Wait, what?
No, cause you was about to say the F drop. I say after the first 2 minutes, you good.
Oh, okay. Man, it's so complicated. It's not hard for me not to curse. It's really not hard for me not to curse.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? In a casual conversation, I speak the way I speak.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that in a job interview.
Speaking of casual conversations, did you see the Kamala Harris and Charlamagne the God? The end of the interview that he had with her.
The one you post, I saw what you post. I actually had that episode. I just didn't watch it.
Okay.
But that was Friday, right?
I guess I want to watch the whole thing, but yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that was on Friday.
Yeah, I'll play the end for you. Hold on, I'll just play the audio because you know it's acting weird.
Superhero that's gonna speak against Joe Manchin. No, I want to know who's the real.
It's still a choppy again. What's going on with this John?
And chokeholds and have body.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Let me see. I'll turn my Wi-Fi on. See if that make a difference.
You think?
No, I had it on LAN cable. That's why.
So let's improve that.
No, I still it. I don't know what this thing I just did, yo. Why I did this update? This update is not it. Nope, it's not it. Ecamm, this is not the update we're looking for. You ruined the world with this update. Let's see, I'll pull up on Safari. That plays better.
Who's the superhero that's gonna speak against Joe Manchin? No, I want to know who's the real president of this country. Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?
I'm sorry, I interrupted. I don't think the vice president can hear you. It's Simone.
Did you hear that part with Simone Sanders? How she came in and said, "I'm sorry, but we got to we have to cut it short" after he asked that question.
I heard, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know who Simone Sanders is?
No.
I think she was like one of the advisors or something like that for Kamala Harris. I heard somebody say in the show that she's built like Suge Knight. And like I think somebody attacked or somebody came on stage trying to come at either Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, and she like ran on stage and tackled him.
Yo, can you hear this?
No.
You can't hear mine?
No.
Oh, because I can hear it in my headphones, so maybe you can hear it.
All right.
But,
I could play it for this though. But you hear mine when I'm playing it, right?
I can hear you. It was kind of choppy, but I can hear it.
Oh, play it again.
Sorry, Charlie. We have to wrap.
She can hear me.
We'll wrap up. You can hear me? Can you hear me now?
Can you?
Huh? It's still choppy?
No, it's good. It was
Okay.
good.
You Madam Vice
So
President?
I'm sorry. We got to wrap.
Oh.
So I'm sorry to interrupt.
They're acting like they can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, so who's the
I
real?
can hear you.
So who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlemagne.
I really-
Come on. It's Joe Biden.
I can't
No,
tell
no, no,
sometimes.
no. It's Joe Biden. And don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a
And
problem?
it's Joe Biden, and I'm vice president, and my name is Kamala Harris. And the reality is, because we are in office, we do the things like the child tax credit, which is going to reduce black child poverty by 50%.
So if you keep listening to this rant that she had, she never answered the question. She did say who's the president, Joe Biden, and she went in a stupid rant.
But she dismissed the rant was unnecessary. She dismissed the question. She dismissed it because it was.
He just said he said who's the president? Joe Biden.
He was baiting her. He was baiting her with a foolish question. It was a foolish question. Like, she's not going to answer no dumb question like that. You're not.
Yeah.
Charlemagne is not a stupid man.
No, he's not.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing. And he knew she wasn't gonna and she was like, I'm not even entertaining that. Like,
why she go on this rant of all the laundry list of what
because
black
she felt attacked pretty much
of the stuff that Democrats always say when they come on TV, like, oh, we're gonna do this and we're gonna get the voters back, the voter suppression.
She knows who he is, and she know where he was going.
Yeah,
like he was about to get on some hater type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm neither here nor there about Kamala Harris, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really not against her or for her. I'm not invested in the whole situation. But yeah, that was why would you ask her that? Like, what response do you expect to get?
So I guess it was this response. Hold on.
Track to do that. We do things that are about saying that our Department of Justice is going to do these investigations and require that we end chokeholds and have body cameras. It is the work of saying we're going to get lead out of pipes and paint because our babies are suffering because of that. It is the work of saying people who ride public transit deserve the same kind of dignity that anybody else does.
See, I took offense to that because when I was going to the office, I rode public transit and my dignity was high. I was going to a nice job, working hard for the man, and going back home on public transit again. And
I don't know what she was doing. I don't even know what she was leaving. Maybe it was the transportation in DC. I don't know what she's talking about. Like, I don't know what any of that was about. To be honest with you, I think he asked her a question that was so petty that she just had to quote unquote take the high road or whatever. I don't know what she was doing. She's a politician, and with her, like, I don't even know where the hate comes from. To be honest with you. I have no idea, like, why people are so hard on this woman. She's the vice president.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
She don't bother me.
Like, when has the vice president ever been like the guy? Like, when was the vice president the guy? Like, yo, the vice president ain't doing nothing. The vice president ain't supposed to do nothing. When was the vice president supposed to do something? Oh, she ain't black no more. Now she vice president. She's vice president. She ain't nothing no more. She's like, well, she's like, yo, this dude is mad old. I might get the job.
Basically.
That's it. That's what she's doing. She chilling.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll be ready. You know, Tiffany Haddish on there. I'll be ready. That's it. Like, I don't know what y'all want from this woman.
All right. Speaking of, you don't know what people want from somebody. What about this? I definitely want to get your take on your man Hawk Newsom. That Black Lives Matter. So, like I said, I can't do the audio. I mean, I can't do the video, but I'll get you the audio. Hold on. Let me pull this up, yo.
Him not that long ago. What goes through your mind? What's your response to him on that?
Give you the backstory before we hear it, because I definitely just stopped playing it. Because you see Lamont reaction to Hawk Newsom. He got his head down. I don't know why he discussed it about his brother. They kind of look alike. You know what I'm saying?
I'll smack you.
So Hawk, I'll give you the audio visual of it verbally. So Hawk Newsom is on Fox News.
Hold on though. I don't even like the way I look. And you talking about I look like this dude, and I'm like, I'd rather look like me.
Nah, I just said that because you're bald-headed with a beard. That's a. So Hawk Newsom, he comes on Fox News, and I guess he want to talk about
again.
Again. This is I don't know. He probably been on here a few times, but this is my second time seeing this. But I'm assuming that he's been on here before. And for whatever reason, Hawk Newsom like to go to conservative platforms and talk about liberal issues to conservative audiences. And to me, it falls on deaf ears. I think the people who support his issue won't see it. What?
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
You said what you just said sums up who he is. Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
To the people whose minds you're trying to change, it falls on deaf ears.
Yeah.
I don't care how many times you scream that slogan, your life will never matter to those people. And who is he the representative of? Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
So you go around screaming at the white racists that Black Lives Matter, and no matter how many ways you try to package it, they're going to tell you no, they don't. So you talking about whatever it is you talking about, the Fox News, they might not even like the person you're talking about. They still not trying to hear you.
Yeah.
Proceed. I don't like that dude.
So it's like somebody coming on to CNN with conservative views. You know that audience is not going to want to hear what you got to say. All right? It is what it is. So he comes on here. And to me, in my opinion, outside looking in, I really believe that he's on the payroll. I think that Fox News is paying. Because, only people who's gaining from this is Fox News, because they want him to come onto these channels, have his argument, look foolish, because he always end up looking foolish at the end of the day in these arguments.
It don't matter what news platform he's on, he'll look foolish. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but I think he'll look less foolish on CNN than he would look on Fox News, because CNN will give him the right questions and agree with the things he's saying. He won't have somebody that's coming at him.
You're right. It does. Depends on who's watching.
Yeah,
so he's gonna look foolish everywhere to me.
So he comes on Fox News. He got on a critical race theory is American history hoodie on, and the critical race theory font is like old school, like Good Times. Like, you know how Good Times was written on the show, and it had like curly letters and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got a Dynamite T-shirt.
Yeah, so it's in that font about critical race theory. So he got that hoodie on with a ski hat on Fox News. He basically fit the stereotype of the black dude, right? So you got it? Yeah, basically, yeah. So he looked like this.
Okay.
He looked like that. And he's on here with Martha McCullum. It's a white lady, blonde hair, blue eyes. So it's like you got this thing to a T of what you want it to be. So I'm gonna play this interview, and Lamont, when you're ready to say something about the interview, just do the pause like you always do, and I'll pause it. And if I got something to say,
you want to just go through the whole thing, and then I just tell you everything that he said that was stupid to me.
We could do that too. Either way,
we can pause it. We can pause it. I can break it down step by step. You can play by play with the illustrator like the czar. Whatever you need.
All right, let's go.
Well, the mayor is engaging in a political circus, and my parents didn't raise a clown, so I'm.
The mayor's engaged in a political circus. What are you doing? Your mother didn't raise no clown. Again, what are you doing? Go ahead.
And mind you, the mayor is a politician, so he needs to be in political.
It's kind of his job to be in a political circus, right?
Yeah.
But why are you out here on Fox News talking politics if you're not raising him? No, his mother didn't raise a clown. You're not engaging in a political circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That's the thing you do. You engage in
to play these circus-type political games with him. I'll say this. The mayor took a trip to Africa, which wasn't covered by the press. His
I'm out.
appointees.
Yes, it was. It happened when Omicron first broke. When Omicron first broke, they talked about it. They talked about it a few times, and they were just saying how he's fully vaccinated, and he, saying he went there for prayer. It wasn't a story to really cover. He's not the acting mayor. He went to Africa on a religious journey.
Mm-hmm.
How much coverage do you want to have on that? People pilgrimage to Mecca. You want them to have that be top news? It's like he went there. He's not even the acting mayor. What is it to cover? The fact that I knew about it means it was covered.
Yeah.
Because I'm like I said, I go by the clips that you post,
mm-hmm.
and I can watch 10 minutes of the news and pretty much know what's going on. If I know about it, it was covered.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
All right.
Wasn't covered by the press, so he threw my name out there so he can get in the media. Look at what happened after we.
Stop. He didn't put his name out there. He didn't put his name out there. He said what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Right. He said what his plan was, how they didn't have the undercover cops or whatever, and this is what he wanted to do, and this and the third. He put your name out there. No, you staged a BS coup that you want to say you bum rushed his office when you clearly were invited. You clearly were invited. It's like just look at the video. It's obvious you were invited. Otherwise, you would have not been that close to the mayor.
Yeah.
Who wasn't the mayor at the time. But you
Still
wouldn't have been
mayor.
sitting that close to him, huh? He's still not the mayor.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have been sitting that close to him talking crazy, sneaking in camera phones to get some quote unquote undercover footage. Like everything you was doing was political circus.
Yeah.
And you were invited in there because who was going to let you in? Because you and 5 of your friends walking down the block talking about let us in. That's like you walking up to the door with a VIP pass at the club, like, let us in, let us in. It's like, you got a ticket. Why wouldn't I let you in? What do you? Go ahead.
He's in this back and forth. He was on Colbert. He was on Anderson Cooper. He was on Bill Maher. I made him famous, right? For this.
Stop. He overwhelmingly. I don't even live in New York City. This dude had nothing to do with me, right?
Yeah.
He overwhelmingly won that election. Nobody was voting for Red Beret over there. Nobody was voting for that dude. Maybe Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's voting for him. But you made him famous. You made him famous after he won the election.
Oh my
How
God!
do you get all these people to come out and vote for somebody that they never heard of?
I wish I could pull this video because her face when he's saying this stuff, the way you
It's like
explain
mine?
it, yes, but it's the white lady version of what you, because she's looking like, are you serious?
That's what's crazy. I don't know if he is.
I think he is.
That we had, and if the mayor truly cared about what's best for the city, he would have talked about the things we agreed upon in that meeting. But he didn't want to discuss that, Martha.
Well,
he just wants
here's what
this hype.
Stop. The stuff that they agreed upon in that meeting. You posted the meeting on Instagram.
Right.
He didn't agree to anything with you. Instead, you went outside and said, if he tried to do what he wants to do, there's going to be riots and fires in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just said that's what's going to be the outcome if you don't do what I asked you to do. He didn't agree to what you want. You went outside and made it seem like if he doesn't do what you want him to do, the whole city's going to turn upside down and burn down Christmas trees at Fox News. from the subway on down. But nah, man, just go ahead with these guys.
He says he wants to bring this unit back. Listen to what he said. He said, I was elected, and this is what I ran on, and I'm going to follow through on that because that's what the people of New York City have asked me to do. Watch this.
I said I was going to reinstitute an anti-gun unit in plain clothes. Voters voted on that. They're going to have their body cameras on every interaction. We're going to use precision policing to identify the gang members. We removed the precinct level plainclothes unit. That was a bad decision.
So since that unit was disbanded, we've seen homicides almost double in New York City. So he's saying, I want a safe city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I will say about this fake Huey Newton, Hort Newton, whatever his name is, Black Panther. The only thing I can say about this dude, his concerns are valid to me, in a point that when you got these anti-gang, you subject people to profiling.
Yeah.
If you look like you're a banger, you're going to get profiled. That should be a concern.
Mm-hmm.
That should be a concern. But you know what I'm saying? You got to wait and see. I mean, he gave you an option. I'm not saying it's a solution. I'm not saying it's not. You got to realize the man that they elected is a former police officer, so he's going to think like a cop.
Yeah.
And in a cop's mind, that's what works. So I see both sides of it, but that dude right there, nah, son, he ain't got no words. He ain't got no words.
Well, I give you a few more words right now.
And a lot of New Yorkers respond to that really positively. They want a safe city. They want to be able to go out in the streets. They don't want people breaking the windows and stealing stuff. They want to see children be safe on the streets. What is wrong with anything that he just said there?
Well, here's the problem. The man does not have a plan. He's about to be the
Yes, he does have a plan. He's going to put the anti-crime police unit back on the street.
Wait.
You like that part? So he doesn't have a plan. Yes, he does have a plan.
He does have a plan. I mean, I don't like his part. He's like, wait, let me finish. My guy. You complain about she's not letting you finish, and you're trying to make a statement, and she's not listening. She just broke down what he said, then played what he said, which was his plan. And the first response is, he ain't got no plan. It's like, yo, what? Where are you? You're not here? You're like, wait. We gotta get my turn to talk. Watch this. We gotta get my turn to talk. I'm gonna tell this bitch. He ain't got no plan. You ain't hear the last 2 minutes of this segment when I just told you his plan? Then he told you his plan? Like, yo, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Can you listen? Are you going to yell at me? Are you going to let me make my point? You just talked.
Don't do that.
Right?
Okay, don't do that.
This again.
All right? Because I can interject and I can say, okay, you just say he doesn't have a plan.
Let me make a statement.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I just let you go on about Africa and Anderson Cooper, who no one cares about.
The things that he's saying,
Yo, it's such a beautiful thing. I don't care whose side I'm on. You know what I'm saying? When somebody undisputedly smashes the opponent in an argument, it's such a beautiful thing to watch that person keep trying to argue. Because I love to laugh. As grumpy as a person as I am, I love to laugh. And that just brings a big old smile on my face. Like, yo, you are funny to me right now, bro. Yo, you need your own special on Comedy Central,
that he's
HBO.
Saying, precision policing, focusing on gangs. These are all things that de Blasio said. Crime isn't just up in New York City. It's up around the country. So what is he going to do that's
He's the mayor of
different
New York
other
City.
than talk?
He wants to make
more time.
Yo, this lady's funny. I ain't gonna lie. She's funny.
She smashed him. This is up around the country. What is he going to do? He's just the mayor of New York City. He's not going to stop crime in Tacoma, Washington.
Hold on, let's let it go.
Back on the street. I spoke with a New York City detective. No, it's my turn now. I spoke with a New York City detective who said to me back in June of 2020. Let's take turns here, okay? I let you answer. Let me ask you a new question, and then I'm going to let you respond, okay? I spoke with a New York City detective when that unit was disbanded. He said, you mark my words. There are going to be kids dying. This is going to be really bad. Let me put up on the screen. 21 children have been killed in the streets of New York, mostly in gang violence. The purpose of this unit that he wants to put back on the street, this is his plan, you asked what his plan was to clean up illegal guns, violence, and hard drugs on the street. So I'm asking you, what is wrong with putting this unit back on the street if it keeps children of New York City and adults safer?
Okay, there's this thing called the Constitution, and the Fourth Amendment protects us against illegal search and seizure.
Right.
Secondly, this unit has been responsible for the most high-profile deaths in the city. He isn't saying what he's going to do differently. For your journalistic integrity, just ask the right questions. What is his actual plan? He's just talking and drumming up news stories so that we can get this back and forth going again between two black men instead of talking about the things we agreed upon.
No,
Why he had it? He used like Instagram facts. You want to have two things going, two black men going against each other. It was not about that. You the one that went outside with the challenge chain and said that you want to have
it up. He's drumming it up to have a conversation with somebody who's. Then again, you know, I don't live in New York City. I don't follow it like that. But he just seems irrelevant. Like, in the grand scheme of politics, he seems very irrelevant. Like, nobody's checking for you. Nobody changing their schedule for you. Like, they'll fit you in when they fit you in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, nah, man. Like nobody changing policy for you. It's not happening. You not the next Sharpton.
Is that even a goal to be? But like I say about the two black men going at each other. You the one that came outside and saying that if he do what he said he gonna do, there's gonna be riots in the streets. You put that out there. So once you stepped to him and then put the meeting on the gram. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you did all that. But somehow you want to say it's him. Yeah, but you want to say it's him beefing with you. He don't have to beef with you. He got the job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He is just like the president is commander-in-chief of the armed forces.
Mm-hmm.
He can't technically declare war on his own, but he could do some stuff.
Yeah.
He is the commander-in-chief of the police.
Yep.
He's the chief of the chief of
feeding
police.
people, which was feeding people good food, right? You want to talk about us being in these streets? We have a school where we teach kids how to be safe every single day. Today, I spent the day looking for a lost 11-year-old. I don't get paid by the city to do this. I'm not
you know
running
what? God
for
bless
office.
you
This
for
is
that.
not a game to
there's
me.
nothing.
But,
that is a good thing.
And you know what? Just one last thing, Martha. One last thing, okay? Nobody wants our communities to be violent, but there are other ways to do it. He's not saying what he's doing differently. Duh, the Democrats have been talking about body cams for the last 4 years. People are poor. You just reported that if inflation is up, people don't have money, people are starving.
People
their PPE
need to be
ran
safe.
out.
They need to know that the police are going to have their back. They need to know that when they go out on the street,
people need jobs and opportunities.
Absolutely.
What that got to do with the violence in the streets, though? What they got to do with him bringing back
people
the police?
People going broke. They're gonna do what they can to eat.
Yeah, that's true.
But he not talking. First of all, I just spent the day looking for an 11-year-old child. That could have been his kid.
Yeah.
That could have just been his kid. Like, where Lil Hawk Jr. at? He's supposed to be at the park. Why can't I find him? You know what I'm saying? Like, what that mean? You spent the day looking for an 11-year-old child?
It mean much of nothing.
I mean, yeah. So if the police was out there, and, like, what? Man, yo, like I said, how you gonna be the spokesperson when you don't speak about anything? You don't speak about nothing. You just speak about what you don't want somebody to do.
Yeah.
You just, he's. Good luck with that, man. Good luck with that.
Absolutely. Do what you can to keep the kids
That's
safe.
it.
And let the police officers go out and keep those same kids safe because they're dying at the hands of gangs who are doing.
See, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to be.
All right. Before he said this part, I'll post it on my TikTok, right? And
I saw it
on TikTok.
It had to be a TikTok thing because I saw it in your stories, but it was like it kept going over and over and over and over and over and over again. So
Okay.
he was saying about where she come from.
Yeah. I'll play it, but I posted on TikTok. TikTok, it got like 22,000 views and a whole bunch of comments and people arguing in the comments about it. So
What is it to argue about?
I'll pull it up. I'll pull up some of the comments on my TikTok. Hold on. I'll let it play
please
first.
do, but play it first. Yeah.
And thrown up against walls.
No, I
you
don't.
know
I
what
will.
it's like to be
I
riding,
that to you.
riding in a car with your friends as a college student.
And I'm
with
sorry that
guns
happened to you.
pointed
I
at
really
you.
am. But the
I
fact
lived
of the
that.
matter is,
You live from a place of white privilege where you
Come on.
don't
Don't
really
throw that at me.
understand how they treat us in New York City.
you know what?
They-
I want
you
this
just
whole
don't
city,
understand how they
people of
treat us,
every background,
right?
faith,
So
color,
you
to be
say you want
safer.
us to be
and
safe?
what I see on the street is that is not what is happening since this unit was disbanded. We have
But you
seen
see
an
that
increase.
all over the country. They didn't
I don't
disband
care about that. We're talking about
gun
New York.
units
You
all
care
over
about
the
New
country.
York. Your Black Lives Matter
No,
New York.
this
I'm talking about
this
New
is
York City, one of the
all
greatest
over-
cities in the country,
I just came
where
back from
people should
LA.
feel safe.
I do this in Houston. I do this in Atlanta. I help black people all over the country, like a black
Good for you.
Salvation Army.
That's great.
And
Good
I'm
for
in
you.
all of these communities. What are you doing? I found a lost kid today. What are you doing to help the
Do
greater
you know what I
good?
just said
Other
when
than
you
being
said that?
on-
What is your agenda, family? What is your agenda? What is your agenda? I told you, you're trying to be we got schools to teach kids how to protect themselves, and we trying to be the Black Salvation Army. Sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Sound familiar, right? Dog, what are you doing? Because what you talking, you don't make no sense. You live from. That's what she lived from? I don't even know what the hell that means. Like where you live from. But I want to see these comments. But I want to bring it to your attention. You know what I'm saying? Like I said with the profile, and that's true. That happened to Asia. Like last week, she was driving in the Velt, next town over.
Yeah.
Cop stopped her, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry. She's nervous. Obviously, she's nervous. They
Yeah.
flashing the light on in her car and stuff, this, that, and the third. She ain't doing nothing, but she's nervous.
Yeah.
And I know that feeling because I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you ain't did nothing wrong, but you still at the same time like, yo, this could be it. That's a scary feeling. Some people don't know that feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until you really know that everything is cool. Like when they first walking up to the car, you don't know what it's going to be. I know that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And then for like the way what happened with her was like, yo, I forgot. So she's like, I'm going to get my wallet. I'm picking my wallet out, right? And you know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I left my wallet at home. But here's my work ID. And you look at the work ID, and it says New Health on it.
Mm-hmm.
Got a picture on it. You work at New Health? What does the work ID say, right?
Yeah.
It's my picture, it's my face. Like, okay. Then you go run up plates and stuff, and everything's cool. And then he said something because she went to get the registration, and they said something about she's nervous. She's like, I just want you to know that I'm filming everything, and she's thinking in her head, yeah, I am too. But it's just like the whole situation is weird.
Yeah.
And he said, well, I stopped you because. Now, this is where I'm like, yo, it's profiling. You know it's profiling. I stopped you because, well, first of all, you have a cover on your license plate.
Mm-hmm.
It's not covering the license plate. It's like, when you go to the dealership, it got the cover around it.
Yeah.
You got a cover on your license plate. And we be getting a lot of complaints about traffic around here in this neighborhood. And you should always have your license on you.
Yeah.
Those are his reasons.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Oh, and he said she didn't stop at a stop sign fully.
Oh,
but when she was stopped, there was no stop signs.
Mm.
So like I said, you know what it is.
Yeah.
So I understand you're not feeling the profiling, but you know what I'm saying, you don't know what it's like to get snatched out your car and thrown up against the wall. But that's not what the discussion was about.
No, it's not.
That was not what the discussion was about. And I don't know, man. I don't know why he always got to take it there. I mean, I understand that's his organization, but why always got to be all that? And you still never answered any of the questions that were asked of you, and all the answers that you gave were completely false.
Yeah.
So I
guess you take it there because that's what they take it to, basically.
Well, you need to go somewhere else.
God
mean,
bless you.
trying to-
And I would like that child to be able to grow up safely in this city. And we don't have the kind of support that we need because we have diminished these officers and we have put them in a situation where they can't protect that little 11-year-old that you just saved today. And like I said, good for you for the work that you're doing about poverty.
I don't understand
But you
what
have to have both
that
sides.
They can't protect them. Even in cities where the police precincts weren't defunded, crime is up. How do you explain that? Crime is up across the country. Okay, you say they defund the police, and no, it is absolutely true.
Well, there's a number of factors with that, but when you look at the big increases in homicides across this country, what you're seeing is that the places where police have been diminished in their ability to do their job, which is nationwide, you're seeing an increase
People are getting robbed on Rodeo Drive.
No kidding.
People are getting robbed
Yeah, you
on
ask what I'm doing. We're covering
Drive.
those stories every day,
People
sir.
are getting robbed
I got to
all
leave it there
over
because
the
we're out of
country.
time. I appreciate the work that you're doing in poverty. I think people we can have a safe city, and we can also take care of the poor.
Can I say one last thing?
Free Larry
Hoover.
You already said?
What the hell that got to do with anything?
Or free Larry Hoover?
What they got to do with anything he's saying?
We can have a safe city, and we can also take care of the poor.
Can I say one last thing?
Quick.
Free Larry Hoover.
Thank you very much for being here.
People feel like Larry Hoover coming home from jail is going to be the one that stopped the crime because he the one that started the Gangster Disciples, and he's going to be the OG to be like, all right, let me put a stop to this. That's why they want to free Larry Hoover.
And he's in jail for what?
Probably something to do with Gangster Disciples.
All right, my question to you is this. Why do people say that, like, they're gonna actually do it because you said it?
I don't know. My question is this: how come that can't be done from behind bars if his word is that strong?
Yeah, who knows? Who cares? But yeah, your man is I don't know. He's out there. He's out there with his statement.
All right,
he's out there with his statements. But I know there's gonna be people that rob him. There's people going to dismiss him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not right wing or left wing on this situation. I'm not pro Eric Adams or against Eric Adams because I don't live in New York City. I don't care about Eric Adams. I go to New York City for the Dodgers or Knicks game if I go back. You know what I'm saying? I don't go out there to just. I'm never a citizen out there. It makes me no difference. But
So yeah, I just put that little clip of the privilege part.
And I bet everybody was going nuts.
Oh my god. I think it was like 168 comments, something like that.
On Instagram or TikTok?
TikTok. So let me see. Yeah, okay. I'll try to get to some of them, like get to the bottom of it.
Oh, the 168 comments?
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of them.
I imagine not. You won't even need me here. I'll just sit back and listen.
So I put always crying the victim. That's okay, that's like this is the beginning of it. So I put BLM lost, and this is a black dude.
Yo, real quick, 'cause you know something so funny about how ridiculous BLM is now.
Yeah.
Like how ridiculous guy. So you know the corner store right here on our block. Well, used to be your block, now my block. So somebody wrote on the side of the store. It just with a Sharpie, not even like spray paint.
Yeah, I know you're talking
like
about.
They had a little, they had a little, the little sign there about both the sides, and they wrote "racist store, BLM." What the hell does that mean? They killing black people in the store? Like, you go in that store, you're gonna get you're unarmed. They're gonna kill you. What did BLM got to do with a racist store? And I've been in that store. They're not racist. You probably was doing something stupid.
Yeah.
Your money just as green as everybody else. Just because they speak their native language don't mean they're racist. It just means that you don't understand Spanish. Get over yourself.
All right, he said this comment right here. This is really over the top. I think the left has destroyed the black man's ambition. Nobody hates you for your skin color. Just act right. You have every opportunity to advance. Everybody has privilege no matter what their skin color is in this country. This is one of the greatest countries in the world.
Those are some of the lucky ones. That's all that is. It's some of the lucky ones. There's somebody who's never been called nigga to their face by a white person.
But even if somebody call you nigga to your face, I don't mean that you don't have a privilege.
It don't mean nothing to me, but I'm just saying, like, you have never actually been in a situation where you, in your heart of hearts, know that you wasn't given an opportunity just because you're black.
Yeah.
Or you don't know nobody personally. Like, you can make up all the excuses you want, but you know for a fact this was a better person for that position, or a better person for that spot, or the better person for, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And just because they're black, it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens. It happens with all races. It's not just racism. Racism is universal.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it is.
So tired of this white privilege stuff. Aren't the powers in New York City Democrats? Isn't that who blacks vote for overwhelmingly? It's ideology and culture. Okay, right?
Like, what do you want me to do with that? You're tired of it. Yeah, I'm tired of it too. But it exists. It exists. People tend to rock with their own. It's just a thing. It's not.
It's not.
It's just a
It's
thing. People
tribalism.
rock. Yeah. People rock with their own. And if the people that got the power happen to be white, guess what? People they're gonna bring up most likely are gonna be white.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that. It's not that you might not. You might. It's not that you will never get a shot, but your shots are limited compared to someone else.
Yeah.
Who looks like the person in charge, the person that they're comfortable around.
Yeah, basically. That's the last one. This dude is straight up racist. AF. They call him racist.
That might be true. That might be true. Like I was saying on when you were doing on Wednesday Night Live, black people are wild racists. They wild racists, and we go and check for it. That's what the funny thing. Like, the stuff we do, white people couldn't get away with it. Not no more.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's so like, all right, I watch Kimmel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I watch Kimmel. I'm up that time of night. I watch Kimmel. So he had he did the thing you talked about. He did the live from studio audience with the Facts of Life and with Different Strokes. You had posted something about Arnold, Kevin Hart playing Arnold. So anyway, that night, JB Smoove hosted his show, right? So just out of nowhere, and it was so uncomfortable. Like, it wasn't uncomfortable to me. It just wasn't funny to me. It's just like, okay, yeah, haha. It wasn't funny to me. What he did was, he said, yeah, now that I'm here, he said, black men in charge now, we're going to make some changes around here. He's like, you two in the back, come up front, right? Black couple. He said, you two in the front, y'all go in the back, white couple. That's right. When I'm in charge, black people don't sit in the back. People kind of awkwardly laugh, but like, dude, you realize how racist that shit was? Like, that was racist, like over the top racist. It was straight up racist. That's what it was.
Nah, that's
Like, okay. Now I understand.
That's the definition of racism.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Like, our struggle is different than other people's struggle.
Yeah.
But you got to understand, when you're saying the exact same thing to the other man, it's racist to them.
Yeah.
So this was a key moment in Black history. 1968 Olympics, I believe it was. 1968, I think, right? And the brother stood up on the podium, black fist, black glove. And it was a big deal. Black power. Let a white man say white power. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a problem.
Yeah, facts. I don't know if you heard about what Lori Lightfoot did, the mayor of Chicago. She said, for whatever reason or for whatever certain amount of time, she said she's not going to take interviews from white reporters.
Racist.
That's racist. Yeah.
It's racist. It's like, yo, it is what it is. Like, yo, like I said, racism is universal. Like you were making the case that like, yo, they don't, you know what I'm saying, we can't be as racist as them because, we won't, you know what I'm saying, we don't follow them around the store or this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But if you see a white person in your neighborhood, right, and you live in an all black neighborhood, especially like, when I was coming up, a little bit when you was coming up too, you see a white person around, they either a cop or they there to buy drugs.
Yeah,
It could just be a white person.
that's true.
Why you can't just be a white person? It's like if I'm a black person and I'm in a rural neighborhood, I must be there to steal something.
Yeah,
Why can't I just be a black person?
yeah,
Because it's racist.
yeah.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Racism is universal. Racism is universal. One of my favorite scenes from any movie, Do the Right Thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? When your boy, Nick Mascot, he did this scene where,
Oh, Nick Mascot is Spike Lee for those who don't know.
oh yeah, sorry, Spike Lee. He did this scene where, it was, Do the Right Thing was pretty much about different races. And you had the Koreans that owned the store over there. He had the Italians that owned the pizzeria. He had the black dudes. He had the Spanish dudes that was chilling.
Mm-hmm.
And every race was just hating on the other race. Like you'll zoom in on the Italian, they talking about you jungle bunny, this, that, and the third, da 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 da, no good, Mulion, nigga, da 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 da, right?
Yeah.
And then you got the black people talking about the Asians and saying, that and the third, and you come over here and you doing this, that, and the third, you ching chong, blah 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 blah. Just straight up racist.
Yeah.
And you got the Spanish people talking about this person and that person talking about that person, and it's just like, it just makes you realize that everybody has their own racism with them. Everybody holds that. Everybody holds that. You know what I'm saying? The thing is what accepted by society now. That's the only difference.
Mm-hmm.
So,
or even like on the smaller scale, like comedians.
Oh, whoa.
The black comedians, they get away with murder.
Yeah.
They let a white comedian say a tenth of what black comedians say.
It'd be a problem.
It'd be a problem.
It'd be a problem. It is what it is. Like I said, that's why I rock with Bill Burr. Like he hate on everybody. And he just got this angry vibe about him, I dig.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could try to call him racist, but his daughter's black. His wife is black. His family is Irish from Boston. So it's like on both sides of everything. Like he's there all day. So you can't really, he just say what he feels. So I dig that. I find that comedy a lot better. I mean, it's more freedom to me because you just being funny to be funny. You still hating on everything, but you just being, you just telling jokes. It's not so.
Well, everybody got that sensitivity now. Everybody's sensitive about everything. So white people gotta walk on eggshells about things they say, and black people say things like, "We're gonna have black people sit in the front, white people sit in the back."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, who cares?
Somebody cares.
What? I mean that. Yeah, I would care about that, especially if I had to buy tickets. No, you go to that show for free. You go to that show for free. I know that. When it was in Brooklyn, I was gonna go, but nah, that's not cool.
Not cool at all.
I guess it was because if you was the white couple, at least you got on TV.
For what? At what cost? Being on TV is not always a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, you had a talk show.
And plus, it could have been already scripted.
I think it was.
Yeah, everything is scripted.
I think it was, but it's just still the audience reaction was real awkward. They really was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about it. Because, the audience seemed to be majority white.
Yeah.
I'm in front of the camera shot that I saw. I can't tell for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they was like, do I laugh? Is my mother gonna see this? Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah. So, what you got coming up this week?
This week, yeah. Like I said, I said you earlier. Long Island rapper Big B is going to be on. He said
Okay.
he reached out to me, said he wants to talk about addiction. Um, he's like, he seen my thing when I was talking about my situation with the
Hmm.
alcohol and all that, and he wanted to talk about other things. So he's going to come on and talk about that.
Is it gonna be
Think I
like
might.
he gonna be in house guest or gonna be like a virtual?
I don't know. I ain't discussed it.
Oh, okay.
I ain't discussed it. But it's going to be in the house. I'm gonna have to set up somewhere else because
Yeah.
he said he wanted to do a freestyle. So I'm like, well, I gotta see what I gotta do. What I can do about a beat because on YouTube you can't just play anybody's beat.
Yeah. Facts.
That's an issue too.
Hmm.
But he said he want to. I guess he want to talk about his new project he got coming out too. I know he got a new EP out,
Okay.
and I'm thinking about doing a year in review because just the, what I'm saying, things that went on and things with me like this time last year. Well, not this time last year, but Christmas Day last year, I spent in the emergency room.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like the and then going into everything I went through this year, which is is a wild year for me, but just
Yeah.
other stuff that happened in the news and stuff. And I could ask this question now because it's not really a topic; it's just a curiosity of mine. How do you feel about every year, every show got to do a montage telling you about everybody that died?
Yeah. I guess it's a good look because it show respect to everybody that died. I mean, it don't bother me. I think that is needed, right? Everybody.
No, it's not needed.
Why not?
You already knew they were dead.
Sometimes you don't know. So I ain't gonna lie. Every time I'm like, oh, he died. I didn't know he died. So sometimes I see that and I forget that person's dead. Oh, I didn't know that person died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that you didn't know they died, that probably didn't really matter to you.
No,
But
I ain't
okay,
saying it
yeah,
mattered. I'm just saying I just
I
didn't
guess
know.
it's good to acknowledge them, I suppose.
Yeah.
The one last thing that I don't think I'm going to say for the show because I'm tired of talking on this topic. Remember when earlier we were talking about all the sports um coaches and players and personnel coming down with
Yeah.
the thing. It's so funny to me because I was watching ESPN. I don't know what day it was because I can remember what I think it was about
Excuse
Steph
me.
Curry. That's what it was. The day when Steph Curry broke the record,
Okay.
and I'm looking at the bottom, the ticket that goes across the bottom screen, and it just says such and such tested positive for virus. And for some reason, my mind went into this like a flashback mode. I didn't think about the virus that everybody's dealing with now. I'm like, damn, he got AIDS. Because that's all they right now is the virus.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, he got AIDS? Damn. And I'm like, why are they announcing this? It's not like he's hospitalized. It's not like he's on a ventilator.
Yeah.
Like, why is this always announced now? This is not a.
Yeah. There's no need for it.
If you're not sick, it don't need to be top news.
Mm-hmm.
It was just something I found odd. So what you got lined up though?
I definitely want to drop my video tomorrow about the Kamala Harris and Charlemagne. I dropped a little bit of it. I didn't do a full video of it yet because I wasn't really near the camera like that. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do my video on that. Drop it tomorrow. Now I'm actually doing the schedule because I can't just keep dropping videos on a random thing. So I'd rather just drop it at 7 o'clock on certain days. So I got Monday, Thursday, Friday. I drop a video of things I want to do, and on the 15th January coming up, I'm gonna start doing my reviews. I got some products I got, and I've been trying out stuff like that. So I do have at least up to April in reviews.
Oh, okay.
So I start that back up. It's on the 15th every month. So you just have like a regular schedule
Martin
program.
Luther King Day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's not Martin Luther King Day anymore.
Well, whatever. What is it now?
It's a certain Monday of the month, like the second Monday of the month.
Oh,
or something
okay.
like that.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna have that, every 15th of the month. And so yeah, my first video I'll do for this week is the Kamala Harris, Charlemagne the God, and I just want to break it down how scripted it looked. You know what I'm saying? It looked so fake, it looked so stupid, and it looked real. It just looked like she asked this question, and we just talked about it. So I'm gonna just give my 2 cents on that.
And then his sign off was weird too.
Yeah.
His sign off was like really like, okay, let me try to save this because I'm not gonna be able to get a guest like this again if I keep doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it looked like from us. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. He's where he's at for a reason. He know what he's doing.
Yeah.
But that's what it looked like from the outside looking in.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just want to get on that. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the Thursday, Friday yet. Let's see what happens. Let's see what comes about, and that's really it. And I got the live on Wednesday, so
yeah, of course.
Let's see where the live go. Kind of went to a dark hole. Figure out who get the best head in the White House at the last.
That was funny. That's funny. Yo, Jay called me right after the show.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Made that up about her doing both of them though, both the brothers.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But I was like, nah, she gotta have her hands down.
Who?
Like yeah. Jackie Kennedy?
Why?
Okay. She's rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was rocking with Marilyn Monroe, she was rocking with him. He dies. Boom. She's up with a billionaire back then. Like when a billionaire was something, not like, every week there's a new billionaire. It's like there were 3 or 4 of them in the world.
Yeah.
And one of them, you know what I'm saying, hooked up with her. She's doing something right. I'm co-signing it.
But I'm talking about the best head. I ain't talking about.
Well, I mean, come on now.
I mean, Nancy Reagan was written in books. It's like, that says a lot more than just hearsay and who you dating.
And she's.
Too Short put it in the rap.
She was in the street.
Yeah.
2 in the street.
Yeah. But
in the street and 2 in the street.
Yeah, but I don't know where the week is gonna follow because things are always changing. You know what I'm saying? Things are always changing.
Yeah, things are always changing, but they always remain the same. It's always for the past damn near 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much been the same story.
Oh yeah.
With a different angle.
Basically, yeah.
What'd you think about you going to speak on this chick crying on the stand?
I'll speak about it on the live. Yeah, I'm gonna do it live. I ain't gonna.
Okay.
I ain't want to do a full video on it. That's why I just posted like a short. I ain't want to do a full video, and I like to post a short because I can get people's feedback and opinions on it. But it's the same. It's the same thing. One, possibly she did kill him by mistake. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she did think that she had the wrong weapon. It's a possibility. And she probably had a breakdown seeing her whole life is flashing before her eyes because it's a great chance she's going to go to jail for murder or manslaughter. That's the reason to break down. Or it could just be like, I don't care. I'm going to just kill somebody in the street. I'm going to take the matter in my own hands. It could be one of the two. We wasn't there. We don't know her mindset. We don't know what she was thinking. Now
all I know is this: how are you afraid somebody's running away from you?
You shouldn't be.
That's my only problem with anything that she says. Like with the Rittenhouse thing. Yeah. You can take either side of it or whatever you want. The verdict is out. It doesn't matter what you think about it. He didn't shoot nobody in the back.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? That's you're running away and you wrong weapon or not. If you tase them in the back, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're drawing a weapon on somebody that's running away from you, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see a way where that's justified.
Yeah.
But I'm not on the jury. Oh, they sent me not a summons, but they said I'm selected as a juror for a federal case.
You excited?
No. Why would I be excited? Like, if they call me, I'll do it. I'm interested in it, but I'm not excited.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh wow, I get to do a Fed case. Wow, I'm part of the system. No, yeah, all right. You call me. I hear what you got to say.
Yeah.
If he did it, get it. If he didn't, let him go. I don't know this dude. Don't owe me nothing.
And also, too, another thing I gotta do this week, I gotta upload this episode and the other 2 episodes to the YouTube page, and I gotta give you the information to all the stuff so you can post on there as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could do that together.
All right, I'm with it.
Yeah, I sent it to you over there, and I'm also, I'll send you this just copy this video too. But yeah, so that's that though for us. Any sign off you got? Any new slogans that you want to run with, like a TV show character, like Dynamite, or what you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, you could try to change, but that's just the top layer. Yeah, you was and you are when you got here. Put that as your New Year's resolution. I'm going to be me.
All right, cool. All right, man. So appreciate you guys' time. You listen to this on YouTube. Thumbs up, subscribe, share it with everybody in your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in your phone book. Just hit select all and just share this.
You know what I'm saying? Send it to your third grade teacher.
Yeah, if that's in your phone book. Because I don't even know who my third grade teacher is. I don't even know what Jamari's
I
third
know
grade
who my third grade teacher is. I had a crush on her. I ain't going to say her name either.
She probably dead.
Huh?
So she probably dead.
Yo, she ain't dead. She might be. Who knows? My fourth grade teacher is the principal for a while. Yeah. Angel told me she was the principal. She asked about me.
Damn.
And yeah. And then when I was driving the Able Ride bus, I actually picked up her dad, and she was there. And she remembered me.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Oh, what else we say? Oh yeah. So if you listen to this on any streaming platform such as iTunes or whatever, 5 stars rating, and also do the same thing. Send it to everybody in your phone book.
Yeah, please do that.
And send it to everybody in your email too. Throughout your jobs, whatever email you got, just send it to everybody.
Yeah, man. Like you said, man, reply all.
Reply
send
all.
Send a chain letter. If you don't share this with somebody else, your pet gonna die in 3 weeks.
There you go. You don't want that. You don't want your pet dying for Martin Luther King Day.
Nah, man. You don't want that. You don't want them to come back and haunt you.
Yep, because you didn't share it.
That's messed up. You don't want that in your life. You don't want that in your life, man. You don't want that, man. It's like stepping on a crack, man. You don't like it. You don't break your mama's back. You don't want that. Stupid ass superstitious.
I know, man. I know. I'm gonna definitely get on that on my live because we're gonna talk about superstitions for New Year's. They ain't gonna do it next week. The week after that.
Oh man, yo, you don't even know half the superstitions we had in our family.
I know. I remember the broom.
Which one?
If the broom hits you, you got
the jail one or the porch one?
The jail one. I don't know the porch.
Okay. Yeah, you can't.
Oh, we could break. We break up another topic, another day.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going. Oh well, because I'm not gonna be around. I think I'm supposed to hook somebody cable up Wednesday night. I'm gonna be watching, but I'm not gonna be. I ain't gonna be able to call in or nothing probably. But you know what? I'll make it work. Cause just so I can fill you in on them superstitions. I know Jamal know them.
All right.
Yeah.
See Jamal tune in. But yeah, that'd be a good topic. I'll probably put a poll out and see the superstitions that people had, and I'll read them off.
Yeah, I might try to scoop them for my show. I'm still in guest now. Nah, I'm good.
That's all good. All right, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys' time. Lamont, appreciate you for doing this again. And all right, man. Next time,
pleasure.
peace.
Peace.